Friday, everybody. I thought I'd do a little kind of day in the life video today. So we got up at 4. We left the house about 4:30. I'm heading to Redondo Beach today, to our location over there. Bunch of things to do there, and then we got our dad's club at 1:30. And this is my usual, like, you guys can see. Yeah. So on the way to Redondo, at the bottom of the mountain, me and Emily both love Dutch Brothers, like guilty pleasure time. It's kind of what motivates us to get up early and get down the mountain, just so we can get to Dutch Brothers. And I always get the sugar-free annihilator. I don't know what's in it. I don't want to know. It just tastes good. And like I said, it's just a little treat on my early journey to Redondo Beach. So I'm going to check in with you guys throughout the day, let you know what's going on. Like I said, we just drove down the mountain. It's obviously dark, windy. Often see some animals, some deer, lots of rodents, stuff on the way down. It's always fun. And now, yeah, here we're at the base of the mountain, down in Hemet. And then, yeah, we're on our way to Redondo Beach. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a good one. All right, so 3-hour drive. Just got here. Eric's here. Say hi, Eric. We're at Pharos Redondo, best gym in the South Bay. We got our dad's club workout today, which I'm going to demo in a second. I'm going to punch out there so you guys can follow along wherever you are. It's going to be a fun one. And yeah, we'll see how the day goes. I've got a lot planned to do here today, and I'll keep up to date with you guys as I go. But yeah, we're going to record that demo thing now. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. Might go grab some breakfast at the bowl. Pretty hungry. But yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, we're going into 9 a.m. with Camille. Camille, what's up for today? What we got?
So today we have our strength piece is going to be a strict press, and we're kind of supersetting that with a dumbbell push press for some power and explosiveness. And then we're going to go into a conditioning piece. It's 5 rounds. There is some power snatching, so we're going to learn how to power snatch today, overhead squat, I believe it's V-ups and some pull-ups, so a good mix of push and pulling today. Oh, and some squatting too, so a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the hybrid class we're going into right now. So the idea is kind of like performance-based stuff, more kind of athletic than our build program. And Camille's one of our top coaches here, so come check it out. Come check her out.
Yeah.
She's awesome. Okay, kind of impromptu, I'm going to jump into this class because Camille's awesome, and there's a real awesome crowd here, so this will be a nice tune-up for Dad's Club, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep you posted as we go.
Okay, 2 minutes, and then come grab a PVC. Grab a PVC. Space, yeah. Okay, let's start with some pass-throughs. So you have a wide grip. You're going up and over. We're gonna reset the floor. We're gonna like strip barbells. We're gonna warm up
Okay, so we just got the 9 a.m. done. Honestly, that's one of the best classes I've ever taken at Pharos Redondo. Camille was the coach. Camille's over here. So that's Camille. She's just going into a private right now. But Camille's a phenomenal coach. Honestly, like I said, one of the best classes I've taken. So if you ever get the opportunity, come take one of Camille's classes. Come see the difference. Just the way that she organizes the class, the instruction she gave, the cues she gave, the modifications she gave. Everybody felt safe. Everybody got a great workout. Everybody had a good time. Great music, good vibes all around. So come check it out, Pharos Redondo, Camille. Come see the difference. All right, check you in a bit. Just gonna go to Bolt with Manny. We're gonna get some breakfast. The Bolt. Hermosa Beach. Look who I found. Look at these guys. Hello. Who that? That's good to know.
We're good there. One more.
Right, so we're in our weekly programming meeting with Shep. Shep, I'm doing a day in the life YouTube video, so you know, you're a star. There he is.
Okay, yeah, just, sitting on my couch.
We're in Redondo, obviously, but with the wonders of modern technology, Shep's in a completely different part of the world. Isn't that incredible?
Amazing.
So technological at Pharos. Yeah, so we sit down, we go through the programming, make sure everything looks good, make sure we don't have crossover, make sure we're delivering on our promise of programming with purpose and giving you guys the best of everything. Yeah, we're just getting into our warm-up here with some straight arm pull downs. We got some dead bugs going on. We're doing some bird dogs as well. Big Jake Taylor in the house. Remember how to do these properly with straight arms?
Warming up.
He's only been training for like 50 years.
This warm-up thing is new though.
It takes a lot to kill Jake Taylor.
What is wrong with you?
300 burpee pull-ups later.
You chose to do that. This is bad advertising. You're making us look bad. What if he wanted to join you too?
2 people drove by and said, yeah, Jake.
Really?
Yes, they did, I swear.
Who was it?
I don't know.
That was me.
No.
That was me.
No. It went that way.
It was me.
It went that way.
I said your name when I was driving by. That was me.
Did you see the photo by my chair?
Well, hello.
Is anybody wearing them? I would love to know how many calories done. All right, you guys, that is a wrap on the today's Dad's Club workout. We're still recovering over here. Gotta admit, that was rough. That was one of the hardest workouts I've done in a long time. Probably the first workout I've wanted to quit in a long time. So the actual workout was a 60-minute EMOM. So every minute on the minute, it's 5 burpee pull-ups. And then on every 5 minutes, so on the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, all the way up to the 60, you do 5 deadlifts as well. So the 5 burpee pull-ups and the 5 deadlifts. I went at 275, a bunch of people went at 225. You can, choose whatever weight you want, just something that's going to push you. And yeah, it definitely pushed me. I definitely wanted to quit. But that's kind of the point. Like, it's one of those workouts where you're going to want to quit, and it's just a question whether you've got the willpower to hang on and just push through. And sometimes it's good to do things like that, So rough, but I'm glad I did it. I'm glad it's over. So good one. Got a few more things to wrap up in Redondo Beach, and then I gotta head back to Idyllwild. Got to drive back up tonight. Ready to coach in Idyllwild tomorrow. Hopefully I'll go home in time to put my boys to bed, but we'll see.
As long as you're entertained.
So we're now in the 5 p.m. build class with DeAndre. Another great class. Kind of a shoulder bias today. So I said 5, this is the 4 p.m. class. Lots of girls in this class, which is great. We know the importance of strength training. Everyone getting after it. I have a question for my Idyllwild crew. I'm thinking about doing a series in September called Friday Night Hikes. Kind of like my take on Friday Night Lights, but with hikes. See what I did there? So the idea would be we'd meet at the gym every Friday at around 5, and we do a different hike every week through September. Obviously there's a bunch of people there that know all the best hikes, so we could kind of round robin like which one we do, and people could pick. Just to be a fun thing to do with the community, fun thing to hang out with you guys. Also help me prepare for my Cactus to Clouds hike in October. I'm doing that October 3rd, so I need to get some miles in. So if you would be interested in doing that, let me know. Just drop me a DM so I know, because I need to plan out some time in my schedule to do it. So yeah, shoot me a DM and let me know if you think it would be fun and worthwhile. All right, team, I will see you tomorrow in Idyllwild. I'm coaching tomorrow morning, so I'll see you there. Oh yeah. Too quick. I didn't even get on camera, it was so quick. And this is the 5 p.m. Hybrid class again with DeAndre. Lots of good people here. Huge dog. Look at the size of this thing. Flores in the house. Okay, that is a wrap on the gym at Redondo Beach. I got to evaluate a few classes. I'm trying to do that more regularly across all clubs, just to make sure the standards are kept pretty high. Happy to say it was awesome all day at Redondo Beach. Camille and DeAndre were teaching the classes, and they were all excellent. I took the first class with Camille. Then we did the Dad's Club workout, which was honestly brutal. And then just got to witness a couple of classes by DeAndre, which were great. And then I'm now at a place called Ready Fit Go in Redondo Beach, which is kind of like a staple here for healthy food. They do really good, like, high protein, healthy meals. So I'm going to eat here, and I'm going to drive back to Idyllwild. Right now, the maps are telling me it's going to be like 3.5, 4 hours to get home. So I'm going to eat. Hopefully the traffic will die down, and then I'll be on the road. But yeah, good day so far. I'll let you know what I eat. All right, so I'm here at Ready Fit Go. See the sign behind me. I've got the I think it's like 46 grams of protein, maybe 36 grams of carbs, and then got here 22 grams of fat. Obviously I'm a huge calorie deficit right now. I did a massive workout today. I'm driving a lot. I haven't eaten that many calories today, so I'm definitely in a caloric deficit. So therefore, I also got 2 protein donuts. And these are like high protein, low sugar donuts. Probably not the best thing in the world for me, but I don't care. I'm definitely going to eat at least one of them. Maybe I'll save one for Emily for when I get home. We'll see if it survives the trip. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Anyway, check them out, Ready to Go. Good Ready to Go meals. They've supported us a lot at Pharos Redondo since we've opened. Come to a lot of our events and stuff. So huge shout out to them. Thank you very much. And yeah, come check them out. So I'm now driving back to Idyllwild from Redondo Beach. Right now it's about 7 p.m. I'll probably get home like right after 9 p.m. A lot of traffic on the road right now. But yeah, you know, with the 4 gyms that we have now, you know, me and Em, we travel a lot. We go to the different gyms. You know, these aren't franchises. These are, you know, gyms that we, you know, own and obviously deeply care about, and want to make sure that we are being seen in these gyms, and that our presence is felt positively, and that our teams can feel supported, and you know, we're doing our part to do whatever we can to make these businesses as good as they possibly can be. Obviously we hire great people and we trust our teams, but obviously we do have to make sure that the standards are being kept high, and it's a lot of work. You know, and if you're thinking about going into gym ownership, some people do reach out to me and say, listen, I'm thinking about owning a gym, like what should I do? You know, there's a lot to think about. What are the responsibilities that you really want? Because, you know, owning a gym is, at a certain point, it's not really about fitness anymore. It is and it isn't, right? You know, the story of CrossFit is a telling one, because a lot of people open CrossFit gyms out of a passion for CrossFit. They're like, I love CrossFit, I love doing it, like I love the whole thing. You know, so they open their CrossFit gym, not really thinking about the business model, not really thinking about how much money they could actually make, not really thinking about, you know, the cost of hiring people, the cost of insurance, the cost of operations, and really, you know, long term, those are the things that eat away at you, especially if you're in California. You know, everything's so expensive. The rent is high, the bills are high, wages are high, workers' comp is super high, insurance is high. Every week you're getting some random tax bill that you had no idea about. You know, these are the realities that you don't really think about when you know, you go into like opening a gym. And these are the things you need to know. You know, you really need to have a solid business model. And we've made a ton of mistakes. So this isn't me preaching to anybody, but like, we did everything right. Like, we've made a ton of mistakes. And you know, most of those mistakes are nothing to do with fitness, nothing to do with programming, nothing to do with equipment, nothing to do with the fun side of fitness, and all to do with, you know, the cost of employment, taxes, dealing with expenses beyond fitness. You know, like I said, random taxes, random costs that you don't think about. The long-term cost of operation, because it's not just like you spend the money in the beginning and open a gym. It's like those costs are ongoing. Things break, things need to be repaired, things need to be fixed. It's never ending. Like you guys that follow me know, like every week there's something else in one of the gyms that needs to be replaced or fixed or improved upon. So yeah, if you are thinking about it, you know, you really need to dig deep, you know, have a solid business model. You know, try and anticipate as much as you can what the costs of operations are. Look at the taxes, look at the wages, look at the workers' comp, add it all together and see if it's worth it, because it might not be. It's an idyllic thing for some people. They think, oh my God, I'd be so much happier if I just owned my own business and ran my own gym and didn't work for the man, whatever the man is. I'm definitely not the man. And sometimes, you know, it honestly is better just to get a job you love working for a really good company. I think, and I hope we are a really good company, and I want to be a better company, and you know, we're working right now to improve the livelihood of everyone that works for us as much as we can. Because the flip side is not as glamorous as you might think it is. Like, gym ownership is not at all glamorous. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of headaches, it's a lot of stress. You know, for example, I'm only like 28 years old, and look at me. It's you know, it takes its toll. Long days, lots of responsibilities. You know, not to say we don't love it, because we do. You know, luckily me and Emily and Kate, like, we're a strong team, and we put a lot into it because we're passionate about it. But it would have been easy for us to give up. And we're very resilient people. We're very purposeful people. We're very caring people. We've done our best to do right by everybody. and you know, we've paid the price for that sometimes. You know, we've been ourselves hurt by people that have kind of betrayed seems like a strong word, but like just let us down basically. People that we thought they were one thing and they turned out to be another, but that's another story. But just to say, there's a lot of responsibility, there's a lot of work, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of financial burden. You know, our biggest expense is payroll. It's huge, and it's getting bigger, and insurance is getting more expensive, and energy is getting more expensive, and rent is going up. You know, it's a lot. So you have to be prepared for that, and you have to be willing to understand that grind, because it is not all roses. So again, if you are opening a gym, you are thinking about it, I do want you to consider all these things. It's a very difficult job. It's a very difficult situation, and it can be a very costly lesson. I think something like 70% of gyms went out of business during the pandemic. And a lot of them I'm sure were like already kind of struggling, and we're just like, you know what, this is just a really good like opportunity to cash out and just like not do it anymore. And because of the way that the pandemic was, like they were let out of their leases basically. So it was a good excuse almost to be like, you know what, we're kind of done. Because it's really, really hard work, and you have to have a lot of resilience, and a lot of you have to be tough, you know. And we're you know, not to say we have our fair share of, you know, disappointments and depressions and struggles, and you know, I don't have like a therapist per se, but you know, I definitely have people that I speak to, mentors that help me, and people I use as guides to kind of help me through the dark times, or the dark days, or the days that I'm like, I don't know how we get through this kind of thing. And you know, those days come fairly frequently, I'll be honest. Like, there's a lot of times when it's tough, but we always get through it. We always come at the other side. I'm very positive about what's happening right now at Pharos. We've got some really big plans coming up. Got some big plans for Echo Park, some big changes there, to improve the club. We know where the industry is trending. If you follow the trend in the industry, it's pretty obvious where it's going, and we want to make sure that we are, you know, heading that, or you know, we are in the right ballpark with that, and that we've got something really, really valuable to offer. And I think we do, and I think it's gonna just keep getting better and better. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. So I'm on the road home, and I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. See ya. Hey guys, that is a wrap on today's Day in the Life video. I'm back home. It's about 9:30. Speaking quietly because everyone's in bed. So yeah, 4 a.m. start, get home at 9:30. That is just kind of a typical Friday for me right now. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been a long one, got a lot done. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys real soon in the next video. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Till next time, see ya, bye.